sing a hymn to Mary, the mother of my God, the Virgin of all virgins, of David's royal blood. Oh, teach me, Holy Mary, a loving song to pray when wicked men blaspheme thee, to love and bless thy name. I sing a hymn to Mary, the mother.
Mute o Meriba television. Some waha mizanaze na nabenyu kwamina asfwa tewia. Mo Meriba television do dem di dwumezia ya tumizin health corner na yeze bro. Ye bosu yenze mebebre ofen na pomizin ni na sitsinam. Megizonua da ma dwumezi ri yu mfim because a dwumezi a obechen kwanda e odi yutum yetena ase na ye hwen na pomizin amawe hia. Ti da menti ye di ekukudam na kansa wona wadwere wo dam dwumezi hu ana wo apomizin ye nyon betena ase. Na nyu na zizi nkomo ye nyon na atwetwe nkomo bebre. Na zo odi yetum ye hu nti da menti oye cancer dwode biara ne dwode biara ocheche di biara wa abra oye don awotwe dere kapum don kron na ye da ma dwumezi yeze bro mejizi de se ehwe firi na sa ye de ye na ahomatrofo beto amazo odi tumi fre na tum ma odi di ebisa ana mede todon ya bo kwan bebre na tum achira wa adwen nti da menti Meriba television ye da ma dwumezi yeze bro men you film for Sunday your health is our concern medase. Nadofa Mute o Meriba television.
Hello, yeah. Hello, viewers and listeners all over the world. We have come on your screen once again on Meriba television, on Facebook and YouTube. I say good evening. You are here with us on a program that we have entitled Health Corner. And I think this evening, you are going to have the excitement of what we are come to discuss this evening. And I don't want you to change this channel, but keep in touch with us. And I know you are going to be blessed out of this discussion. And before we begin our discussion, that I normally do, I take my scripture from the Bible. So today, I'm quoting from 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 18, and it says, for physical training is of some value, but godliness is useful and of value in everything, in every way. For it holds promise for the present life and also for the life which is to come. I quoted this thing from Good News Version. Yeah, listeners and viewers, as we said it last week, that we are coming on your screen on Health Corner to discuss on a topic that we have entitled hypertension. And normally, our parents used to call it blood pressure or high blood pressure. That's what we are going to discuss this evening. And those listening to us or those who are watching us on Meriba television, Facebook, and YouTube, if you would like to join us, you can join us through 024-311-0438 via text message or WhatsApp. I repeat the number again, 024-311-0438. You can join us through giving us a text message or you WhatsApp us through the same contact. And whatever that you might send, we will get time to read it for you. So try as much as possible to join us as we are going to discuss about hypertension. Don't change your channel. Try and be here. Or try and subscribe to Meriba television wherever that you are and wherever that you are watching us from. And I know you are going to learn a lot tonight. And with much ado, I brought one of our colleagues over here who is going to assist us to get more knowledge and to enlighten us on hypertension. American in America in there, and I so yaba eye Casafredo. There, yes, in church now the chance sonko na yes, brother ma the panda ochum near Kano. Then the bush should be kakra. Fancy kesem yautonizin imboja broso brofonos hypertension and high blood pressure. Onona nda anadri yereba aboshe na dama mizin kamakeno sebia na economy de no ipede a join discussion and they contribute to the discussion. You can join the discussion. It will dam our matrufia measure to way. Here 024 311 0438 024 311 0438. Your best a text message nebotum as a assignian. Ebotum so I on WhatsApp ne exame. Me producer no ha nti moboko di biaran of bombazan na wa me saka. Yeah, I thank everyone who is here in this building. As I say, we are in Roman Church. That's where we are bringing you this live program, and we have some of our congregants over here listen to us live, and we bless you, and we thank God for being around. And I hope you have a lot to ask tonight. And our guest is also here to assist us and to enlighten us. So whatever it might be, when you bring it on board, I'll leave it to him, and he's going to do justice to that. Yeah. It's time for me to introduce my guest for the day. He's someone that I used to work with, and he has been a good friend to me. Sometimes when you come to the workplace, you see us carrying a lot. It's not everything. It's about the work. We want the health service delivery to go to where we would like it to be. That Americano. Minye munia bakwa minye ejuma ewo Ebrim Aguna afomezibie ho na menyina ba na anadwi obobbo yen bebre ewo dwumezi erebe na za mekano owo information bebre other brain ma anadwi yeribosua na yezun aba bro timasre de ibe ya krado na eti na anadwi ewo zama yeze ere evil. Yeah, as I am saying, my colleague is here and he's my guest for the day. He's in the person of Mr. Ebenezer Ashite. Mr. Ashite, you are welcome.
Thank you.
We thank God for being with us. Okay, you can do much. You can do much better than this. So we person bo nsema no. Bo nsema no. Ye bo da anadwi so nia yenyi bezin kono atwa no tiware ye. Brother, ye mo akwaba. I hope you are going to help us tonight. Yeah, the church is awaiting for you to enlighten them a lot on hypertension.
All right.
And I hope you are going to help us.
That is why we are here.
It seems like they can't hear you very clear. Okay. I say, ono inti ena yewaha. It seems like in the casa ni a tree kakra. So I think that he's going to use the tree and the English to help the discussion flow. So I would like the church to pardon us a little bit. I think it's time for us to go on a topic. And as he said, he's ready to help us. Also, why crowd the obo boy it's a tefo na ashafo na so we retire. Mbrenedu, I heart corner, Jumezin, na bro. Your health is our concern. Mr. Ashite, anadwi dama yezinka ye kenu. Ye pede boy kaka say ye ka imboja broso. Or when we say hypertension, what does it mean? If you can help us with the definition.
All right, thank you very much. I'll take this opportunity to thank everyone watching us this evening. That God richly bless you for tuning your TV sets, your Facebook channels and YouTube channels to listen to this message. And we know that at the end, you'll be blessed and we also be blessed. Amen. If we say hypertension, I'd like to have a little introduction about hypertension. Is when we say hypertension, we know that it is the heart in the human body that supply blood to all parts of the body. And the heart is connected to arteries, capillaries, veins that help the heart to pump blood to all parts of the body. So the heart needs to pump blood through these veins, through these capillaries, through this artery to all parts of the body. And if there is a blockage in between the walls of the veins or the capillaries, then the heart needs to pump with an exceptional speed so that it can supply all parts of the body. Niameke nyina ne se yakoma a ebe ye nipadua mu no ade a eye ne se pompi moja ekoye honam akwadua ni nyina enti sa moja na akoma ne be pompi no emfa ba bia be fa ye ntinim na akọ ye nipadua akwa no ba bia ebi be kọ ye ntirim ebi be kọ ye adwenim ebi be ba ye namu ebi be ba ye nsam ebi be ba ye brebuo mu ebi be ba ye saa mu nipadua no makwa nyina no akoma no na be pompi moja amana ye den akọ nipadua no nyina na se ade bi si saa kwan na akoma no fa so apompi moja na akọ nipadua no no se ade bi si mu kwan a na ne ewom ne se e wo sa akoma no ayire no ho bodenden se na be ya ebetimi apompi moja no akọ hunamadua no nyina enti se bibisi saa kwan na ne ewom ne se akoma no be bodenden ebe bodenden ebeduru tembi no na nka e wo se tumi a akoma no timi de pompi moja ma no kọ nipadua na ho aboro nipadua na ho oden so ene ti ne ma ye ka bibi se hypertension na che se akoma no adwuma e wo se eye na e pompi moja kọ nipadua no mu no ahoden no aboro se ne nka wo se e pompi no aboro so enti se aboro so a ene e ka se e hypertension. That's all.
Okay, thank you. I would like to know, and the listener as well also want to know, what are some of the things that block the blood flow through the arteries or through the veins? If you can help us with that. But maybe I can even in some of them know the or to the bia osu mboja ukwanuma onto on flow normal rating ma forces ibemino.
There is one thing, there are so many factors that can bring about the blockade. So in hypertension, we say we have many causes. We have the primary cause and the secondary cause. Okay. So if you have led me, then let's push straight to the primary cause.
Okay.
We said that the primary cause is unknown. We don't know how it comes about. But the time we realize the hypertension has occurred or there is a blockage, and they say that through the genes, maybe when you trace your family line, your mother or your father may be having it. And research has done a research and they are saying that there is a reason that you also, because you are in that same family line, you can have that condition. And what can block the way that prevent blood flowing is, we call something we call fat. Se sradie se bisradie eba ye nipadua no ma se nipa de sani se wodore sradie bebra ade a sradie ne ye ne se esi nipadua no ntini na nka moja befam no ntini ewom ne se nka kwan no na etise ya se sradie bamu a kwan no be moa ayese enti kwan ne moa yese no na esi moja no kwan na efam no esi kwan no kakra enti ase egusi usi no ebeduru tembi no na ne ewom ne sese na medi kan no awosa akoma ne bodenden se ne beye a ebetimi ede moja ewa akomanum no afiri mu akomanum ade akọ hunamadua kwa ni nyina na aye na adwuma medase.
Okay, so that one is the primary factor or the causes of the hypertension. Yeah, it's a phone before I know more thing. Say it's a manoricana. Also, then a corner of my hypertension or no or mu inchichem ebien. No ozinkan oka mo ozikano or say ebuha bibesi de heredity. Ewe ebusienim. Nti ebusiano ebuha srade no ewo ho nti srade na to de bia block veins no konoma blood flow no very difficult for it to flow or the forces. I think he has gotten time to take us to the primary factor, and I'm going to ask him to tell us the secondary factors as well, so that we might have knowledge when it comes to the secondary factors too. So if you can help us through.
The secondary. The secondary aspect talks about maybe a disease that has brought about the hypertension. So there are so many diseases that when you don't take care with it, it can bring about hypertension. And one of it is diabetes mellitus. It can bring about hypertension. And any other condition like cancer conditions, that one too can bring about hypertension because it's a disease condition, and that one can also bring about the hypertension. That is the secondary aspect of it.
Okay. Now, we to me at Chimukakana, it's a phone. So,
near Kenyan say, Yakase hypertension, near CHMU, near Dikin, and near Tosumienu, Yadikin actually near Dikin, near Tosumienu, no, say beer, Yadi be for Frobi or one. Say beer, when your cancer be walk or hospital, I may a case cookram, be a beer that would trim. Eda wakumam eda onipaduanum akwa baabi bia eno susu betimi amwanya mujabrosho no afi suso ne yefre no asichire yade no se asichire yade ba wo so a na eba wo moja mu a eno susu se wanhwe ne yi a dabi eno susu betimi ede mujabrosho no so ayeden aba because of time nti yentimi nkan nyina but ye be center on these two. Na ya bubumu ako fomuye amayatiasi.
Okay, but I think you were talking about diabetes,
sure.
And I think it's a condition on its own.
Sure.
So I think we must get time to discuss on that one, and I think maybe it can be next week if we can rely on you. Aha, ma America in the do baby no America yerba ba kubi a wofra no diabetes. Iti abaka dam diabetes so no so ne kasenara ewo mbojabrosun mu na nde pray ye na attention in around oko mbojabrosun ti mama why aware there next week he will be coming here to take us through the diabetes so that we might get knowledge from that one too as well. So let's put that one aside and let's sentence on the hypertension. I would like to know, and as soon as when we want to talk about high blood pressure, is all that dangerous to human health?
Yeah, it's very, very dangerous to human health.
How?
Hypertension, the second name or the other name we used to call it is the silent killer. See, I can say hypertension, I say mojabroswa. Yade bia yen hu se uwo mojabroswa no na ede uko. Enti yade bia e wo se ye hwe ho asem kan yie anye saa edu tembi ohonoma yesi o na onyare o osi ne tina na eye ne ya oh ne ehu ya ne se wabu ahwe ye de ne koya wa mabi. It is through hypertension most of these things happen. Enti it's a condition that we need to treat it with urgent care. Enti e wosi ehwe ne yie pa anye saa ne ewom ne se ubehu no na akachiri.
Wonderful. Viewers and listeners, I think our guest is sending us far, and he has talked a lot. I will come back to him. Osande mwaka na kakana am mikra muhabo makakra odu bebi osede oya silent killer nti echede ye ya hweye. We must try as much as possible to be careful when it comes to hypertension condition. Because if you don't take care, it might kill you, as he said. For my viewers and listeners, I would like you to join us as we are discussing on this topic. And as I said it earlier on, you can join us through text message or through WhatsApp on 024-3110-438. We would like to read your messages and your comments. That's why we are entreating you to send us some comments and some messages so that we can be able to read them for you. Join us, because I cannot do all the talking. And I think those listening to us and those watching us all over the world also have a lot to ask. For me to come back to you, I would like to know, is high blood pressure preventable?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be prevented.
Tell us more.
In high blood pressure or hypertension, there are certain things that we work on in the preventive aspect. One is taking your medication. Two, your dietary management and exercise. These are the three factors when to prevent it. Is
maybe send there hypertension akwenye bi ho able to me this one. It seems like ono na orichem ameno ewema mo abetwi kakra na yena ore yete asenso ya atiase. So you can go on.
Send a mekano hypertension kwan e befa so a e besi ho kwan eye nioma miensa senem sikae se wunya bia wadru a obenom obehwe se obenom na afi so wadidiem eno ho hia pa ena wapomuden so obetenetene wapom se saa nioma miensa we se yetimi ya eida se yewo bia ebe eso bete anase ebe kokora anaso se yebe brena se kura wo yinipadua ma yehu ewo yabrabo.
Okay, so for the three I think preventable factors that you've talked about, I would like you to take them one by one and take us through for us to get more understand how we are going to deal with it.
Okay, yebedi kenya kan the dietary aspect.
The food.
Yes, yezibanzim. Me fantene nya papa nti mo fantene. Yedua ni diem. Ade ba ko ye hu se betime de hypertension aba pa eye nchene. Me fantene yesa. Salt. Too much intake of salt. Se uyo bia ye aduane wi a na ubedi a osi nchine nim no asan don sa akobo nchinim na de aba begu aduanum edede but o ha nipadua no that be one hwe ya obetimi anya boja broso enti in our dietary aspect no salt intake I was say ye TNT so kra the salt intake should be reduced. Say ye share if you look at like the needles that they sell, the Indomie and other stuff.
Indomie.
You see that there is a package in it that contains salt and seasoning. Scientists has let us understand that throughout the whole day, that amount of salt in that sachet, one of it, throughout the whole day, that is the amount of salt through every food that you eat. That is the amount of salt that the body need for a single day. And this year, omomotonton teli ani ade wa abonten na ubie Indomie anu a ade bi hye ho aye nkyene e wo se nka nkyene e wo si yedi wo damu ni nyina no e wo se nka saa pepepe na duru but yedi nkyene e ma ne boro so
obi so say eduane se nkyini me ne de a tasteless man when enough salt is not in the food.
If you want to live long, there are certain measures that you need to put in place. And these measures will help you live long. And this is the reducing the intake of salt when you take. The other aspect too is eating of fatty foods. protein. The protein that we consume, some of them like the red meat and other stuff, they brings about cholesterol, and this cholesterol block the inner middle of the veins, the passage of the vein where blood will flow through. That cholesterol will block it and prevent blood flow. Nempesa mekanyina ne say yemu bi wo honom a na mono ye de papa yentimi njai na mono we. Enti sa na mono na yewe na mono no na ema ye dore srade bebre.
So che nam ye kan na mono no che na ma won ho ye na.
Na ma ye ho ye.
Won ho ye.
Ye ho ye.
Okay. Aida ka fan wo aluminum pano eza bena na eza yiziban. Okay.
Enumpo de you were two types. You were lean protein and other protein. The lean protein no yenye free fish. Enti nkaya ebeye pa se nkaye nyini no yema fish endorse wo yeduane mu no yemfa no momunye ye nam bebre nchen na mono no because na mono bit say aponche nam nantwinam sa nam no
sa nam mani je ho pa
eno no maye dore srade bebre enti se sa nyoma we sinam di kan ye nchene ya twen ye ho afri nchene ho afi so this salted fish, they call it kako, beef, and other stuff. Me who say infantima muno ye pepa. Ye ni jongo. Pepa. Zakako no. Ye nyebianto yan kwamua. Ye ntimindi. Mesramo. Obinka se ndi kako. Na mpacho kako na udi no. Who say umpanyi mfie na wadru so no. Ewon sunsanso bebre ma o enti ye kan na ye de preventive aspect kwan ya be fa so a si ye kon do kakwa ye betimi adi ye kon do beef a ye betimi adi ni wom ne se beef no ye de nchene na ahye enti se woni gi beef ho a mentimi nka se jai beef di enti se ochena na obeye nkwan a ene beef no fa to nsuo fa si ho ma ade enche ade ebeche no na nchene no afrimu se ni nyina kran afrimu a kakra eden afrimu na afi so cube no ni nyina ye nchene because ade minim ne se na nam che se nkwan no wochi ase yi a o ma kakaduro ne ade kwa ase yi a o hia cube mfa nyehwe sa ade we nyina no kɔ bana akire no abeden abeha ye nipadua nti sesa no mo we hwe ne yete so a ebe boa yem pa emma diabetes na hypertension no ye nya bi si ye nya bi kura mpa sabi de bia ye mfa ye ntumrika nko ayaresa bia honom medase.
Okay, and what about them watch diet aspects no? Yeah, can you take us to the second one? Yeah, you were talking about three preventive measures.
Yes.
The dietary, exercise. So let's talk about the exercise.
Let's talk about
it. Then we come to the third one.
Sebi, obi beka se, mesoya no pa menante ko ha, medjuma kura mpo no, me ko up, down, ni nyina exercise. E wo musa. But I was say, ye debisi was say, that way, menanti afri mifie akọ mantamu we oti ase ye nante keke ebia uye obi a uye aben adwuma adwoda to fie da no unya kwan you won't get time, so maybe you say every weekend I will walk maybe 2 miles. It's not like running, but walking alone. At least throughout the whole week you need to sweat a little bit. When you sweat, you know that the accumulation of fat in the system, some will pass through the sweat and come out. And it will not bring about too much accumulation of fat in the system that will block your veins. Nyempese mekanyi say, se bi memen de bia na say de bia yes ye be nante kwansini baako a ye be nante kwansini baako de bia me nante kwansini baako na otwe bia me nante kwansini mienu a mfifire betew mfifire tewo no na sradia a ewo mu na adosu onipadua no mu no enane nkakra enti ne ewo sen ke di ubone ne sanse wo nante na enane wonipadua no no entimi enye den endi embone.
Please, let me come on. I know of one man at my place. Early in the morning, you will see this man taking a walk without a slippers. One day, I approached that man and I asked him the reason why sometimes you go on a walk without a slippers. And he used to tell me he would like to massage, I don't know, the foot.
Sure.
But I would like to know, when it comes to hypertension, does it play parts in reducing the high blood pressure?
It plays a major role there.
Okay.
You know, when you go to this chemical sellers and those who the herbalists, now we have herbalists all around. Some of them, you see, they have prepared some shoes, some slippers, that you see that in the middle of it is like stones that are in the middle of it. And when you walk with that shoes, it helps to massage the sole of the feet. Okay. And there are all areas of the sole of the feet that when it gets massaged well, it helps proper secretion of certain things in the blood and prevents hypertension and other conditions also. Nyempese mekenyina ne say ye nanti anopa nke ebe eye papa anopa ode wo waboboa no honom no abusia num honom saa no nhympaboa nanti mu saa na kona bra onanti ma wo koba no brofo mu no ye ka bibi massage sane wonamu ntinintini ne ade ema eko honam duanum akonum ma ema moje die funsane ntentem ewo nipaduanum ema eboa nipaduanum eso kama pa.
Okay. Okay, so it has left with the third one, avoiding harmful use of alcohol and other intake of some harmful drinks and other
and
stuff.
No, that one we will say that sedentary lifestyle.
Okay.
Say that's how we put it in the English language. But you can't no tree and as emphatic kasema ebeka say ubo abrabo bia ite se ne ode wo ho no woye ne wo pe. Ebi ne se obi ohonoma onom nsa bebre minim se ye kwa asori nti no hode ye be yi afrim ebinom so nom jobs.
Oh, that which because uba ukwa so ma so mpanyfo na no mo nsa no. So which ye wa so dem ti e ya foot ni bia na hode ma he no. So de
se bi ye kon don sa se ye ntimi njaye a e wo se ye te so. Eno no so betimi de muja broso anase hypertension no aba. Se ye kon do joto a ye obi enum joto bebre unim obi onum joto bebre a ade ba ko ye nim ne se we de mame fa ntwam ye ka mame fa mfa ni ntwam se bi me num joto na wo temi nchen a wo otwiko mu dodo chen se ne meme nom no enti se enum obi wo fie na onom joto a ebetimi atu ne fo na wo gyae na se obete so anya sa ebetimi amananya hypertension na afi so abrabo bia ensene mfata yemu bi ohonme na yesi tramo aba. Some people are abusing drugs. When you abuse drugs too much, it's another cause that can bring about hypertension. We've heard of many drugs. Now we said that we have drugs, especially the youth. We take drugs that will boost our sex drives, and they say that you can perform well. These drugs that we are taking, a time is coming, it's going to get harmful on our system. Mema bebre ohonoma ne adro bebre aba yesu num adro we ya obetimi ni oba akompam adru sei unum we ya ebe sei sanro ni nyina na ye no ni sesei no sesei de ye hu but ebere bi ba ebe ha ye nipadua ebetim de hypertension aba na ebi awo de na wanhu ne ntem na sebi afa wo nkwa afiri wiase nti I think say sanema we see ye na ye twi ye ho firi ho a ebetimi aboa ye ntito na afi ni etwa to ene se obi akɔ hospital ɔyare akɔ hospital ne aka sɛ ɔwɔ hypertension a yɛbɛma no aduro yɛde ne bɛto aduro so na before yɛbɛka sɛ obi wɔ hypertension no yɛbɛma no ba bɛkyekyere ne nsa ebia for nawɔtwe.
Okay, please, I'll come to that part. I'll come to that part so that you take us through that part. It's a for and those with us over here. Maybe if you have a question, you can let us know so that we give you the mic for you to ask your question. I also let my producer to check whether there are some messages for us to read or any contribution for us to read. 1 minute before I'll give the mic to the listeners and the viewers, those with us over here. And I would like to know, sometimes, my member fancy na because I didn't hear. Ebono be semenya broken hearts. There may be a broken heart. That means menya hypertension. It's no so me problem and also or influence a high blood pressure no so na broken heart no.
What we say asempa.
Papa.
Broken heart no. Eno no ne metimi aka se e de beba eye bia stress. At the end of it all no stress na de beba because there will be loneliness and loneliness can bring about stress. What you say? Enti say obi si wanya broken heart ma wontimi nya hypertension mpacho na tie ye hu bisa but sa adwendwen bebrebe a wo be dwendwen no nhwehwemu ade na di say nipa bia ono so odwen bebre no ono so betimi anya hypertension. Enti sa adwendwen bebre a wo be dwendwen no yesusu say enye say ebeba o but yesusu say eno so betimi amoanya hypertension because odwendwen bebre a one untimi ndidi untimi nda anajo se wantimi so anda anajo a wode asudie atu nipadua no so awo se akoma na eduru ba bi ohonom a enjai bo but ebobom kakranka bi that time na wada nti ebeboboko na ye adwuma but se watena se anadwumu ni nyina na wode pressure ayeden ato akoma no so nti ebeye adwuma ma na boro so nti yesusu se eno so betimi de hypertension aba.
Have you experienced heartbreaking before?
No.
You have not experienced heartbreaking?
No.
Oh, try and experience one and see how it is. My catcher no one try no new broken heart no she. Aha. The best bring it through I questions no if it for na ashofo omo hanom. And as I will take questions, I also allow my producer to check whether there are messages for us to read as well. Okay, question time.
My question, when you were talking, you talked about salt. And now my said the lack of iodine. Obemenya gold like compo, damn no can be compo. Inti what's the enjoy in Chinese and now you're reducing her salt intake. Are we not contracting another sickness?
She has asked a very important question. We say that too much of everything is bad. Whether you are taking it too much or you are taking it too less. Because hypertension, when you get hypertension, it will get to a time that we will tell you that don't take salt at all. A time you say that don't take salt at all. There is one thing that I know that the food that we are taking, some of the food that we are taking will provide the right nutrient for the body. That will be essential to all parts of the body. It will work perfectly there. So, say you say, "Udi nchini a, say uja nchini dia, ebemu wenya kompo because iodine enima." Neme pese mechanic akra ni say, "Saadi enye ye," because enkyene na ye di no ewo mu se ye hia iodine na aboa se na ebe ya ye nya kompo but ewo se ye hu se enu ntiti ewo se mi di nkyene ni bebre na minya iodine na ma nya kompo ana na se wunya kompo na se when nya moja broso a mibusa se muni ehe na obefa bacho yate ase.
And I think so that man or cannot check the insurance so I don't is inchine. So be inchine cry and a crow. They be obedient about so what is so.
Sa pepe. Yankasi yenja inchine di kura debi. But ye boy ho se na be ya dachi bi no yenya ete se oba ote ono se me pese minya Coca-Cola shape. Because all your oba na ate ono se me pese me ho ye fe. Mpese me mpoku ejina ho mpese me tu abomu a mean I don't think say you just sit down that you said that you will sit down. You need to work on your body so that you get that shape.
Okay.
So in order not for us to get hypertension, we need to work on our body. That is the reducing of the salt intake so that you will not get the hypertension. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Daddy.
Me pacho enchine naran ebade no de manyi pedua no. Enchen se ida ebade no de manyi pedua no.
That's it pa. Said ye papa abusai. Enchine adia eyema nipadua no ene se sani ye sister kan no ye obi bi wom aye frɛ no iodine. Na sa iodine no eboa ye nipadua sani ebeye a yenya kompo. Ena afi so no wo ye nipadua mu na duru tan bi ohonom a ye hia enkyene kakra ewom sani ebeye a ebeboa na a balance me hu se na meka ne twi no ebe balance nipadua no sani ebeye nipadua no engyina benkum na nifa but ebe gyina mfimfini because ade ba ko a minim ne se enkyene yade a edi nsuo ba what you say ena enkyene soso boa ema eduru tan bi ohonom yetimi ko hospital ne yesi ye pressure ewo form sempacho yate da eduru tan bi ohonom a ko hospital yesi ye pressure no ewo form kura enti sebi ye di nsuo bi besiw so na san nsuo no nkyene wo enti nkyene na ade ye ne se eboa keka nipadua ne ho ema pressure ne ye den ekosoro kakra na aboa ma nipadua no se ne emoja wo se ekohu na madua kwa no mu nyina no atimi akonti se bi nkyene de ehu hia pa we nipadua but se ye bedi ni bebre no emmo ye nipadua medase
O fi asase no ma yidin enkyene ni ma enkyene o de ye san yidin enkyene ni bio a o de ye koto bio na yidi
enkyene no ne ewom ne se ye hwe o ya setena mu a enkyene ya ade a ye de kora ade ana meboa ya ade a ye de kora ade enti ade bi a ese no ye de enkyene boa ema ye den ye kora no enti aduane na ye di no nkyene wo bi mu but sebi ababe kan ya setena ho se ye di nkwan na nkyene ni mu a ye ntimi di but ke betimi adi because se wunya hypertension a ye se ndi nkyene na se wutimi tena se de ane na ye che se ye betimi atena se a ye ndi nkyene a ya bra bo bekoso aye den aye se na esitie pepepe.
Yo mpade me bisa de ana hypertension no owum ahoro ahin na if you say bi onya hypertension na bi a sometimes okọ hospital a na ehun da bribi ore ha no wona akoma no so okọ no check ne blood na wo say o normal ewa wo de memfa ma ho fine faton eya sometimes makuma obit enwa ibu abe wa na wakra na mehwe spill ode no na ohom no some moment no ko hospital a was me blood you know oye eya maba hospital be 5 or 6 times ni na meba was a hwe home na aya sometimes wo hu ana padamu hu ena was aya yen exercise na kuani otum ibi on to 2 hours wako habenim wakaye adwuma oboso eta for other there be 4 or 5 hours or the be adwuma no won do sweat dem of ata owie so asen wananto aba na osin den na dam hypertension no so oha no abra that was exercise mfanka ho.
Yeah, I see.
I think he asked 2 questions. So I think you are supposed to take it one by one.
Sure.
So with the first question, he would like to know the types
of
and the blood pressure measurements concerning his own health that you went to the facility the other way. They checked his high blood pressure and he was told it's normal.
Okay.
But to him, it seems to be
Something wrong.
or abnormal.
All right. The hypertension. You better can't kind of bro from me. Okay. The hypertension, we have 2 types. We say we have the primary hypertension and the secondary hypertension. The primary hypertension is like we don't know the actual cause that brings about the hypertension, but we have a predisposing factors that can bring about the hypertension. So you can say hypertension e omu ahodo mienu. Ni edi kan say eno no yesi ye nim ne edeba. But eye ade bi a obehu na ba na say ye wonuma bi oho no ma sa wo ya ebetimi ama wanya sa hypertension. Enti ebi ne say waye kesi bebre obetimi anya hypertension. Se bi susu hwe abusuanum ebi a wo hwe o maame wo hwe o papa wo hwe o nana bi owo bi na se wo a wo abusuanum wan hwe o hu yi a daachen osusu betimi anya bi. Enti eno no ni edi kan no. Now, the secondary aspect of hypertension is a disease condition can bring about the hypertension. Just say, yadi foforo bi ebetime de hypertension na yeden aba. Enti ebi ne se esiche yade. Se esiche yade ba oso no anhwe ne yi a edidimu a obehu se mojabroso na yeden aba beka ho. Enti ne ho no. And now, the second question
concerning exercise, that you'll be doing exercise, still you'll be having the hypertension.
Then you need to check the other forms. Okay. Because the preventive measure, we made mention of 3 factors.
Yeah.
Maybe you are exercising, but you are not checking your dietary management. What did no? Ebia, yeah. Unante kwa habamu, so nante be 2 hours cover. Eye good. Mfifu bedu na mfifire kura fiu kama. But wadi die mu no ebia make say udi nchini bebre. Especially ye mu bi oho no so a ye nidi ntem. Ye didi ya ye kodware ya ne afro kete ne ada. Se sanoma we ye ya ne ewom ne se aduane ne nya kwan en digest ya na se en nane wo nipaduanum na akohonam adua akwa no nyina na akwa na adwuma enti ne ewom ne se ebeye ne se ebeta afaako na amaya yeden ya dore srade ndi se ya dore srade a yentini ne mu besi se yentini mu si a na eba then na ede ye komojabroso kwan so enti awasa wo hwe hu se ebia menante kama me exercise kama denti na me aba wo se ehwe yedidie mu yie so wo hwe na face yampe fruit kura. We must develop the habit of taking in fruit. Se first, se yetimi di fufuo ntua mienu a, hwe se mi di fufuo ntua baako na menya abrobe kakra, menya watermelon kakra, menya kwadu kakra. Eno kura potu timi ma yeden, ye me. Eno mo mbebo ye nipadua no, si edi aduaba bebre a, eboa ma aduane a yedi no enane ntem na ye adwuma we nipadua no enti yemfa no so nka ho se aduaba die no aduaba bi a no aduaba no so eni kwan se odi ni bebre ususu ni you think say ye ne sa ebeboa me.
Okay, follow-up question. With the primary cause, I would like to know, I just need yes or no. Is it preventable or not preventable? The primary cause of hypertension, the heredity one that you might get it from your generation. Yere una woka say yere ne bo ha we bushinim. Nte the so na bedro so. Na mpese akwansidi wo ha. Ebeba nsa me maame eniam papanya me benya. Na mpese me dwane firi ho a. Akwanya wo ha.
Akwanya wo ho.
Okay, me da say.
Akwanya wo ho.
Eno an mpese me te. Aha.
Me pacho mpese mu se. Yasi bujamroso. Yare ni di bujamroso. No say adi bi so de broso a na che say aye bebere. Nti ke wuyi bi firi mu ananka aba normal. Adenti na bujamroso nko ade. Obi bujamroso a ye ba ye ntwene boje ni bi mfiri so. Na ne ho nto no. Na se wuje didie, se wuje ayensa, se wuyi. Me pese mu se eye boja na abroso ni pedue ni mu. Nti e fe no bujamroso. Anasa akoma no na oye adwuma na broso. Menti ye frɛ no. Adenti ye frɛ na akoma broso ne ye frɛ no. Bujamroso.
Okay.
Thank you very much. When we say hypertension or high blood pressure, it's not that there is too much blood in the system that is overflow, so we need to take some out of it. No. The reason is the heart, as I started on with the introduction, the heart supply all parts of the human body with blood. And the heart needs to pump at a certain rate so that blood will get to all parts of the body. So there is a rate that the heart needs to pump so that blood will get to my toe, blood will get to my brain, blood will get to my ear, blood will get to my hand. There is a range. So if the heart pumps at a certain rate above that range, that is what we term as high blood pressure. Ye de batwi ma enye se moja na boroso nti e wo se ye kwa ye kwatwi bi firim. Na mom akoma na dwuma e wo se ye na edi moja ko honam adua kwa ni nyina no ahoɔden ne boro ne so. Enti ubon se edru tem bi ohonom a nsenkyerene ebe mu hu se wo ye nya hypertension ni bi ni se ubon se wo honam adua kwa especially wonsa ene onan se ehonom aye titiriti because nyewom ne se moja esense bibia ba intini no mama moja ntimi nkohonom blood moja ntimi nkohonom ntino there is shortage of blood and as a moja ntimi nya adwuma ntine ewoma obehu ne se wonsa ebia wonsa ye titiriti especially wonsa no wonsa ma bonsa ye titiriti obehu onan ma aye titiriti enti se yakase moja abroso enye se moja na abroso nemu makoma na dwuma a wo se je no abroso enti yakoma no e wo se ayi mama ne broso se na be ya ebetim di moja akohu na madua kwa ne nyina na aye.
Okay. Any other question? Okay, sister.
Mpocho dem we eking. Se mafande inheriti. Na se eye we a it take medications. Na bre wo de ye bia eya ojuju yarba nanu anade otufi ho kra.
And I think this one she is talking about treatment, right? Yeah, a corner for that. I was about to ask him that question. You can't be able to meet a chado. And now I think that's the question she is asking.
One thing that I know is when you get hypertension, it cannot totally go off. But what we do is we give nursing management, dietary management that will help prevent or slow or lower it down. Ya pese ye kan nyina ne se wunyanya yade ni se kima me hu wo me buku bia mu a yade na ase etimi tukura ase entimi ntu but ne ewom ne se ye be mu waduro ama na soso ano ebe bre nioma se na be ya akoma ne betimi aye na adwuma se na yesitie na aye adwuma but me who say a bit me akokra.
Okay. We would like to wrap up, but it seems like people would like to ask questions. Okay, we are going to take 2 questions, then we wrap
what's
up.
all there? Anka, it's the Ebiena, the Kuna, the fruit count. Fruit is all what gonna hay. Fertilizer I and a chum. My I did 2 or 5 meats, and not 3 days. Well, I'm nalapo, wapro. Na yidi, damadi, fertilizer, so you do guye biwi. Eben so sadu bioni ebenya.
Thank you. Yes, the next question. Let's take 2 questions then.
Padam bisa. You know, oya azibia asme bisa no yuduru. Now so offer no cigarette no me ho. Menye bronyi bi ye adwuma. Na se ye adwuma kakra no ya no akehwo. Wi yara. Na mbisa ndɛ na wada yɛ ɔyɛ de maze no na ɔse sɛ ewi no ɛnoma wɔ kwana wɔde nom ɛnoma ɔma wɔnagi no de adze bi a ɔyɛ yi no ɛkaka nzɛm a uwie firi ɔfa no adwuma reyɛ ho number 2 sɛ hypertension wɔ ho a no so otum okion out na mse de de oya adza wala broni oya wa dwena de kan na de doctors no kan de ma house no krom de moya yin una me pade mbisa de dami oya no kwara na dot nden wi no se enum no no kwan do a otum oboa ma hypertension ofi wodo a
me da sepa e best at free ye papa de no so se aduaba a ene ye de fertilizer a hye na twim near meka ne se ene ye hwa a bronia de bia no ye bi before ye wo ye ende enti beti se kwadu ye wo abi eya ye nkase ye kwadu se enu mom ye nyanu bi momu a I think se enu beboa bo frɛ ene ye bo frɛ bi o ho e bi sisi ye mfikyire ebre kama ye kwa afuom a ye obi o ho no ma abre se wapomuden ho hia wa a wo se 1 wo se ya daagye na uma ho ye de ehia o enti se ne sebi ade esa onsole nko enti yempe ye beka se local ones no na yendi enu bi mom enu mom ebe den ebe boae na papa bu se wi ma me fa baako enka ho afei aduane bi te se aduane a yempo ho bit is a sheet yehwe atoko baakui a omode yekokoi ajuo ene saade no broni kan say full grain unpolished grain. That's how we put it in the English language. If say ye pese ye prevent moja broso anase ye pese ya pomudin mu yi a aya sa nneoma ne soso no yema ehuhia ye yentan dibi nienim ne se abroni akoso ho na papa na ewo hu ni nyina no ye ye free ho ansa ne yedi eno mmoa esa hwinim ye frɛ bibi etew nom ne ade dokunu fufuo nom ne ade eno na hoden bia nse denim enti saa bi te se sorghum sheets oats nom ne ade no anopa ibetim de bia ye koko eno so bua nipadua no pa titiro medase.
So with the second question,
na ye papa question no kan say we etimi ma hypertension ko no papa mpa chow enye nokre yensua obuku bia mu ade ewom ne say enu mom be ma pressure akosoro kese pa because me hu so obi anum wi a waye dinda ana meboa so onum wi a obey kri
no no krampo say na one nom na wi be free zama bin wi ni free ni mu a de no wi free na be sen aba
enti papa eni nokre ni buku bi eni krata bia mu se onum wi a ebetimi ama mojabroso afiri so enye me engine tum me dase.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yabesra assuring mo abonsem was ama gomtene, you know. Wabwen papa. I will give him 1 minute if he has some people that he would like to greet. But before then, no, I would like to thank each and every one in Facebook and YouTube. God richly bless you for watching us live. But before we wrap up, I would like to give my...
Yeah, thank you very much. First and foremost, I would like to give God the thanks for giving us this privilege. And also, Meriba TV, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity.
But nowadays, you've been calling me Meriba.
For giving me this opportunity to come and share my ideas. I would like to greet, first and foremost, my parents. They are Sunyane. I know they are watching me. Mr. and Mrs. Akoto, God richly bless you for bringing me on this earth. And this evening, I'm standing before you. I'd like to greet them and all my family members, the Akoto family, all the Akoto family. I'd like to greet them. Another one also goes to my head, Abraham Aguna Health Center, the PA there, Mama Joyce Abrakwa. That one, I also like to greet her as well. And all the staffs, OPD, my in charge, Mr. Martin Asiedu, maternity, the tactical